And welcome back. We're playing more Katawa Shoujo. It's been a couple days, but we're back. Fuzz has relinquished the role of Lily to me, apparently.
Because I'm not a very good girl.
I'm apparently an excellent woman.
I mean, your ovaries are just beautiful, man. Look at them. Got beautiful ovaries.
Continue, Matt.
Alright, continuing. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along a shelf. A brush here, a brush there, her left hand lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty fingers to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Shizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of.
Don't you mean Shizune and Mickey Mouse?
Well, I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work. She seems pleased to be following the correct process of the preparing the drink. Why is your phone sliding? Right. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the preparing the drink.
What? English do not know.
Of the offer of preparing the drink.
That's what it's supposed to say, but that's not what it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Oh, Jesus. What have I done? You unleashed a new kind of hell. Her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance.
Are you making her like a high-voiced Sarah Boyle?
No, I was just gonna make her very dainty, kind of.
I was just gonna chainsmoke her.
Which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school.
Now she's British, even though she's Scottish. It's happening. Should I just be like, which room are you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school.
I'm actually good with the Scottish. Just do that. Just do that for her the entire time now.
I can't. The school library, Shizune and Misha... some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacup as she nods. A small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicates it's being stirred.
I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. To be with them means you're in class 3-3, no?
That's right, in the science room with the 10th Doctor, Muto.
Or rather, the monster from
Godzilla. Fuzz, put up Mutos from Godzilla. Good job.
Wait,
I'm proud
what?
of you.
I haven't seen Godzilla, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's alright.
It's alright, we forgive you for being uncultured.
So, put up a Muto from Godzilla.
Oh wait, are you talking about the new Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yes!
I thought you hated that movie.
Okay, I'm gonna make this very clear of why.
Here we go again.
Bryan Cranston dies, and then the writers give up.
Spoilers. Also, we're not going to talk about this right now. We've been there. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand.
He's quite a character. I imagine you'll come to like him. Most do.
I don't. I love the way he's just staring at us right now.
He's like,
yes.
you motherfuckers are the dumbest bitches I've ever seen play this game.
Check this.
And you are the guy that monologues to himself so much that he's making Zero Suit Samus and other M look tame.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha! That's so original! Did you come up with that all by yourself?
My reaction is his.
It's like, you're clever. You're so funny, Rob. You're so original. Good job. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but it seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Yes, it would be an extremely dick move to be like, I like coffee actually. Can you make me coffee? You don't know how to work the coffee maker? Because you can't see the button? I don't care. I'm a dick. Fuck you. That's the kind of person he is inside.
I want a soy latte, shaken not stirred.
Just keep going.
Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down.
Unless it's green tea, and then you're just like, ugh.
Thanks.
Actually, I like green tea over regular tea for some reason.
Thanks, Sato. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face.
Lily, please. There's no need to be too formal.
You can play around with the voices if you want.
I'm having too much fun being...
We've noticed over the last 7 episodes.
She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes?
Correct. I'm in class 3-2, which is on the 3rd floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, who we never see, and is specifically for both blind and partially blind students.
For some weird reason, he makes us wax on and wax off. We can't understand.
What?
He's Mr. Miyagi, because Rob thinks he's clever.
I love how you tried so hard for a fake laugh and failed so bad.
That's the point!
I see! This is always... I don't know any blind people, but I can actually imagine that this is probably always the most awkward moment where you say, I see, and then you're like, oh. So, I see. Sorry. I feel like slapping myself for the fox pass.
The faux pass.
Fox pass. I like it. It has an X. I
It's pronounced faux.
I'm going to pronounce the X. Fox pass.
Faux pass.
Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem in the least bit put off by it.
My, there's no need to change your speech on my account.
Sure. Sorry. I guess I'm really showing my newness here. Sweat.
An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it.
I need to compose myself.
I can't fault.
Fault you for it! While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions.
A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic, I segue into another. Well done. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Like the walls.
And that weird rope thingy on the wall. What is that?
I actually don't know what that's supposed to be.
Okay, first zoom in on this. What the hell is this?
Blind?
That,
Blind string?
It looks metal, but whatever. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I liked to have lunch at.
I come here fairly often during lunchtimes. My duties as class representative don't leave me enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea.
Class representative, huh? Are you insane like the other one? For the love of God, please. Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune is blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm. Almost aloof. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. What kind of clubs are there to join?
The more popular ones are the track and field club, which use the field near the school during lunchtimes, the baseball club, and the book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones, too, though I couldn't read.
I read that so weird.
I'm reading it now, and that sentence doesn't make any sense.
No, it does make sense.
I was assuming you said you couldn't read as in Lily couldn't read.
No, I was.
Oh, that's so wrong.
I thought that's what you were getting at.
No. All right, let me read that again.
There are also numerous small ones, too, such as the art and music clubs.
At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if this school shares the same rule as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club?
It isn't, though it is encouraged. You should do it for your own health.
Ah, good. That's a relief.
I don't like socializing.
I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. Time lapse. I love this music.
Yeah.
I love how they just kind of sat there for 7 hours. You know what else I like? Oh, right.
Okay, anyway.
Progress!
Yes, we're getting through this game so fast. As I look over to the window over her shoulder, I notice the lights coming into the room has a distinctly orange tint.
Well, that's what happens when the sun sets, so...
Even here, time doesn't stand still. I'm glad you understand the basic concepts of time. 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. Good, you're doing very well, Hisao.
Going to
A
speed of
plus.
the earth.
You get A plus. I'll just give him an A plus.
Going to speed of the earth, the time doesn't go any faster. If you go to the speed of the light, it will go insanely fast. It just continue.
Do you want to take over this and make it a physics seminar?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh. Time's gone quickly.
Sorry? What do you mean? Is it still daylight? Where am I?
Matt, stop being an asshole.
He even says, right, she's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time.
Yeah, you did too, considering you completely skipped through lunch and then skipped all your classes preceding that.
Sorry, Hisao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long.
Actually, I think this is after school.
No, they said it was during lunch, didn't they?
No,
She comes here...
she comes here during lunch,
Yeah.
but she doesn't. This isn't lunch.
I quickly move to allay her concern. Allay? Okay. No, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses, takes a moment to think on it. Probably something I should have asked Kazune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case.
True, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays.
A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. How much time, though? I want to know. How much? I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. Thank you for the short interaction and not being out of your fucking mind.
I know.
Short? They've been here for like what?
For us, it was short.
Yes.
How many episodes were we with Shizune and Misha?
How many episodes were we in the hospital for?
Yes, we're almost done. This is like one episode, we're almost done.
Now, let's face it, Hisao has a better relationship with the hospital room than he has with anyone else in this game.
Right now. She smiles and gives a deep nod, her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her.
It was a pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you to where the library is?
I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it all right. Well, unless my navigational skills fail me.
Like your grammar skills.
Well, don't worry,
Which
if he
they
gets
see-
lost, he can narrate it.
Well, unless my navigational skills fail me, which they seem to have a habit of doing.
It's alright, I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you.
This gets better and better. Pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that had been slipped in the handle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation.
That's what she said.
No, I'm just.
I'm sorry, but the context of the lines, I couldn't help myself.
No, I'm just trying to.
Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library.
I'm just trying to process how that works.
Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old world air.
You know what's
Well,
also...
if that's library proper, where's library disproper?
Library Disproper is on the next episode!
Oh!